Hey there, my name is Chris with Ignited by Nature, and for a while now, I've been looking for a scope cover that not only protects my Swarovski optic, but also allows me to use it functionally out in the field. This scope cover is made by LensCoat, and it allows you to not only protect your scope, but also use the focus wheel and the magnification wheel without actually taking off the cover. So let's go check it out. What is up, guys and gals? This is Chris with Ignited by Nature, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the LensCoat cover for the Swarovski STC. Now, I traditionally have used this marsupial cover for my ATC, but it's essentially just a cover. So when you want to use it, you actually have to take it out of the case, and it's good protection for when you're packing in, but when you're out viewing stuff and it's on a tripod, things happen and things fall over, like you saw in my previous video where I reviewed the Swarovski STC and ATC. I've dropped both of them and they've got dings on the rubber armor. So I want to go ahead and cover that armor up. And I know that the armor is actually made to protect the optic, but I just don't like seeing the scratches. The OCD in me kind of doesn't like that. And I did talk to Swarovski Optik, and they said that I can send it at any time and they'll fix it. I'm just not sure if that comes with a cost or not. And in the meantime, I don't like seeing scratches on my optics, even if it is the armored coating. It has protected the optics very well. I haven't seen any functionality issues, and I've dropped the ATC and the STC from a tripod. One was because I didn't screw down the legs good enough, and it just kind of came loose and fell. So that was dumb on my part. And then the other one was from the wind. I just had it sitting out in the wind. I had it up high and the wind knocked it over, and my ATC got some scratches. And like in my video where I did the review, I showed you these scratches and I'll show you again. Nothing major, doesn't affect the optic at all, but I just don't like to look at it. So I did some research and I really couldn't find anything out there besides LensCoat. And I found this on Amazon and B&H Photo. Now this isn't a cheap lens cover at all. It's actually like $100. I'll actually put the link in the description below, and I think it's like $100 or $110 for this. So it's not a cheap investment, but these also aren't cheap optics, and I like to keep them looking nice, down the road for resale value or anything like that. I probably won't ever sell these, but just in case, I want it to look nice. But like I said, I do have that option to actually send these in to Swarovski, and they're going to take care of me. They already told me that, and I actually talked about that in my review. I contacted customer service about the ATC getting fixed. I just haven't actually sent it in, but I probably will. But now that I have this coating or this cover for the STC, I'm going to put it on and see how it works. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing this review is because they actually just had a couple pictures. There was no videos. There's nothing online about what it actually is. So from the looks of it, it looks just like this marsupial cover where it just covers the optic, but you have to take it apart and take it off if you want to access the focus wheel. Well, I got news for you. With this thing, you don't, and it's pretty cool. I've actually never put it on yet, so bear with me while I put this on, but it actually comes in multiple different pieces, so you'll actually be able to use the focus wheel in theory and actually be able to focus your optic and also adjust the power, so you can go from 17 to 40 power pretty easily, it looks like. So we'll set it up and test it out and see how it works. All right, so first off, it looks like you have 6 pieces. So I have 6 pieces here that I need to put onto this optic, and hopefully it all works out to where I can use everything. So first off, let's see, we got, I think this is the end piece, so we'll probably put that on last. And then this looks like this goes to the front of the optic, so we'll put that there. And then this looks like it goes over this portion, or this piece right here, so we'll set that right there. This looks like it's the focus wheel adjustment cover, and then this looks like it's the end cap, and then this looks like it goes on this section right here. So I'm going to start off by putting this on. Now this is just really cool because I actually reached out to Swarovski's customer service, and they don't have anything for this optic right now. So it's really nice to see this feature being added in. And it looks like I might have to take this cover off because there actually is a hole right here where it looks like you can put the whatever mount you're using over this cover so that you can still use the mount, which that's pretty cool. So it's pretty awesome. I don't know why they don't have any videos on this product, but if you're looking to protect your optic and not scratch up the rubberized coating, this is probably going to be what you want, because it's really the only thing that I found on the market where you can actually still use the optic, out in the field. All right, so we'll go ahead and try to figure out how to put this on. I might need to go grab an Allen wrench, so stay with me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I got the Allen screw. I'm going to go ahead and take off this plate so that I can mount the whole cover onto the optic. So I'm pretty sure that's where this piece with the hole goes. So we'll go ahead and fit this on. And it looks like it's like a neoprene slash kind of like a foam cover. So it's strong, kind of elasticy, and I like that. Looks like it's going to be pretty durable and protect the optic, which is what you want. So I'm just placing it over the optic right now. And as you see, I still have access to that set screw, or the set area for the plate. So I got that on, and then we'll go ahead and install this piece, which I probably should have done that backwards. Like I said, I haven't done this before, so this is all new to me, but we're going to try to get this on the focus wheel. Looks like that fits very nicely, nice and snug, and I can still turn that focus wheel, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm surprised they don't have any videos for people wanting to buy this, because literally there's nothing on B&H Photo or on Amazon or on YouTube. So this is going to be the go-to option, like I said, if you want to use this optic and have it covered, so that if you do drop it in the field, you're not going to mess up that rubberized coating. Which, like I said, it's not a deal breaker or anything. The rubberized coating does protect the optic, but I'm just OCD about that. So, and it looks like this portion, so it's a focus wheel. So we're going to go ahead and take that off, and we'll put that on right here. And that's going to give you access to the magnification wheel, so you can adjust that magnification still. That's pretty awesome. And it's all coming together really nice. It's layered and it seems pretty durable. Like, this has a lot of give and stretch, but it also seems like very thick, whatever material they used on here, which, like I said, some kind of neoprene stretchy material, and it's got a soft outside shell, so that's going to be nice, especially for colder days. Although, like I said, the rubberized coating does keep the actual metal portion of this scope from actually touching your hands, so it doesn't really get that cold. But it also is to have a little bit of extra protection and a little bit of extra warmth when you're handling the optic. And then we have this last piece right here. So it looks like we can put that lens cover on still. And then you put the cap cover on, and then it just buckles in like so. So now that section's covered. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Let's see, I want to make sure that the buckles are the same. So I'm just getting this on. And I'm really pulling on this too, and it's not ripping or anything, so it's nice to see it's well built. I mean, it better be, because You know, I'm paying over $100 for this optic cover. All right, so we got that on. And then the last piece right here, the sixth and final piece, that's just going to clip in too. So boom, I have a full optics cover. They also have different camos for this, and you can get a variety of different colors online. So I just went for black because I just like neutral colors and I'm not really big on camo. Plus, if I drop this thing and it's like snowing and I chose a white camo, it's going to be harder to find. I feel like they didn't have any orange, or else I would have got that, but I felt like this will pop in a lot of different situations, except for at night. But hopefully I'm not, this is going to be my pack at night. You know, unless I'm glassing until the end of light, and then it's still going to be in my pack because I'm going to take it off my tripod. So then with that being all set up, I can go ahead and reinstall the plate. And right now I have the 1/4 inch adapter in here with the Peak Design plate head, which I really love for all my stuff. So I'm going to get that back in there. I envision this going a lot more smoothly in my head, but whatever. As you can see, it wasn't too difficult to install. You're just taking those sleeves and put them on the scope where they belong. I got that set where I want it. I'm just going to snug it down a little bit more. Maybe just a 1/4 turn. Remember, you don't want to over torque things because you could break the threads in here. And like I said, Swarovski has excellent customer service. They'll fix it for you, but I just try not to spend any extra money if I don't have to. So the nice thing is you can actually just pop these off and they stay on because they're clipped, just like the scope cover on top. So if you didn't know, if you watched my review of the ATC and the STC, it comes with a lens cap for the ocular lens, and then it just goes over and protects it. Another thing that I like about this cover is that it will hold on this lens cap, because that was the one thing that I found that was kind of annoying, is when you have this in your pack, it can sometimes come off and you don't want any dirt or dust getting on your lens. So it's nice to have that extra protection from this sleeve. All right, so we have everything on. Take off the cap, and we're just gonna test the focus wheel. And as you can see, that focus wheel turns very nicely, just as smooth as if this cover wasn't on. And then also the magnification wheel turns very nicely too. So that's awesome. And I imagine that you would take this one off if you didn't want to get in your way while you're using the magnification wheel. And then, yeah, other than that, everything works very well. Simple, but everything that I was looking for in a scope cover. So my scope is now protected. I have caps to go on the objective lens and the ocular lens that are held on by elastic and then also by a buckle. And I got added protection for the ocular lens up top, and that's going to hold on that cover as well. Just a well thought out, simple design scope cover that still gives you functionality out in the field. So with that being said, that's a wrap to this video. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Hopefully, if you've been looking for a scope cover and you looked at this but you just weren't sure because there was no information on the scope cover besides a couple pictures, now that you know that this scope cover actually can be used out in the field and that you still have full functionality, maybe that will help you make a decision. It helped me make a decision. Well, actually, it didn't help me make a decision because I didn't know, but I wanted to make this video for people who are looking for a scope cover that is going to protect your scope and still provide functionality out in the field. So with that being said, this has been my review of the LensCoat lens cover, and it is around $100. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description below for Amazon and B&H Photo. They carry them both there. I'm an affiliate with Amazon, so if you want to buy it through there, that would help me out. But no pressure at all. If you don't want to buy it, it's fine. But if you're looking for something to protect your ATC or STC, this is probably going to be your go-to cover because this is all that I found. If you know of anything else out on the market and you've been using that, please let me know. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback or just hear about what you're using. And then also, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. And then if you just want to leave a comment or you have any other questions on this lens coat, leave a comment below. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't watched my review of the Swarovski ATC and STC, definitely go ahead and check that out as well. It's going to be super helpful if you're looking into buying one of these optics. So definitely check the link below in the description and watch that video. It's going to definitely help you out and just give you extra fuel to maybe ignite the fire to buy one of these expensive optics. Definitely worth the money. If you have the money to buy it, you can't go wrong with purchasing this glass. It's the best on the market and it won't steer you wrong. Once you go Swarovski, you never go back, I swear. Because that's what I did, and now I'm rolling in Swarovski, which my wife does not like at all. But with that being said, my name is Chris with Ignited by Nature. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys and gals.